So it's your regular IT guy, and this time we're talking about a subject that all IT people know about, and that's rule number one of IT tech support. Users lie. Rule number two, see rule number one. That's right. Rules number one and two is that users lie. That's how much they lie. So let's go over some of the top user lies. Let's see what my list here has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top 5 user lies. How about that? Number one user lie. It won't let me. Typically, when you tell somebody to do something like click something or enter their name into something or anything that they don't feel like doing, they'll just say, it won't let me, versus actually trying it. So those are pretty good clue keywords. If they say it won't let me, that's an automatic red flag. They're lying 100 times out of 100. Number two, when you ask somebody who's destroyed their computer what they did to do this on their computers, and they say, well, somehow, whenever somebody screws their computer up with a virus, somehow when they're lying, they all come up with the same excuse. So we ask them, okay, what were you doing with your computer? What do you do on your computer to put it in this horrible condition here? And they always say, unequivocally, I just use it to look at the news. Some of them say specific news sites, which is crazy. Oh, I just look at MSN News, or I just look at Yahoo News. I didn't know Yahoo News covered big booty holes or whatever porn fetish there is their fetish of choice at the time. Gee whiz. Or the other one, I didn't do anything. It's crazy to see full-grown adults go to child excuses when they do something stupid or childish with their computers. And it's really hard to respect people when they revert to acting like children. And then again, when you ask them, okay, when you broke it, what happened? Well, nothing happened. Something obviously happened, because there was nothing wrong, and now there's something terribly wrong. Nothing happened. Anyway, here's the big one that's a pet peeve for me. When you ask someone to restart, that's the biggest lie, and they say, I did restart. 9 times out of 10, they have not restarted. But sometimes you can guarantee that they're lying to you when they say, well, I already did it 3 times already. Like, really? You know how hard it is to force someone to restart a computer? And you say you've done it 3 times already. Yeah, right. And how many IT people restart their computer 3 times without trying something else or calling somebody? So yeah, if they say they restarted, they're probably lying. If they say they restarted 3 times, they're definitely lying. And here's the big one with me. When it comes to parents and they let their children destroy their computer. And I like to threaten people, I don't have much patience for people when you tell them the first time or the second time, hey, look, your little kid's a perv, Your little kid destroyed this computer. Oh, I don't let anybody else touch this computer. Since you told me the last time, I don't let anybody touch my computer. Okay. Well, that begs another question, though. Because from what I'm seeing in this internet history, who's into these weird fetishes? Like I said, big booty holes and searches for weird types of bestiality porn or whatever. So the question is, okay, if you're the only person that uses this computer and no one else is allowed to use the computer, that means you must be the pervert or you must be the idiot. So if you're saying it wasn't them, then that means that it has to be you. Well, this is crazy. This is one of the things that is, this isn't really something that's out of the ordinary. This is like a commonplace thing when it comes to IT. And what people don't understand is telling lies about things or trying to cover your tracks really doesn't mean anything. It doesn't accomplish anything but make it take longer for us to fix it, because if you just told us what you did, we would have an inside track on knowing how to retrace what you did and being able to fix it. And the other part of that is, if you are lying, don't you realize that these computers log absolutely everything? We can pull up a lie. You know, we could be Chris Hansen if we really wanted to. Well, I didn't go to that website. Okay, well, what were you doing? Because I have the logs right here. But yeah, that it's an occupational hazard to see grown people, you know, people that you would have respect for. You sit them in front of a computer that they destroyed, and you ask them what happened, and you watch them start lying like a 2-year-old. It's ridiculous. But it's your regular angry IT guy doing an audio one because you guys don't need to see my ugly mug, and it's easier to to edit audio than it is video. So hopefully this will get the content up. Like, subscribe, look at the other videos. It's your regular angry IT guy.